It feels surreal typing this out, but here I am. My name is Lisa. I'm 29 years old, a new mom to a beautiful 4-month-old baby girl named Emma, and a full-time marketing executive. My husband, Jason, is 34. We've been married for 5 years. On the surface, we seem like the picture-perfect family. A cozy suburban home, 2 cars, and a shared love for travel. But beneath the surface lies a storm I never saw coming. I need to get this off my chest because I'm at a crossroads, and I don't know where to turn. The thought of leaving my husband feels like a betrayal to the vows we made, but staying feels like I'm betraying myself and my daughter. Growing up, I witnessed my parents' tumultuous marriage. My father's temper was a constant presence, and my mom bore the brunt of it. She would plaster on a smile, pretending everything was fine, but I saw the cracks. I swore to myself that I'd never end up like her. I'd marry someone kind, someone who respected me. And for a while, I thought Jason was that person. When we met, Jason was charming and attentive. He'd surprise me with flowers, listen intently to my dreams, and make me feel like the most important person in the world. But somewhere along the way, things changed. Or maybe I started to see the real him. It started with little things. A snide remark about my cooking, a sarcastic comment about my work stress. I brushed them off, thinking he was just having a bad day. But as time went on, his words became sharper, more cutting. Last week, during yet another argument, he crossed a line I never thought he would. He called me ugly as feet and said Emma would grow up to hate me like everyone else does. The venom in his voice stunned me. I couldn't even respond. I just stood there, holding Emma, tears streaming down my face. In that moment, it hit me. The man I married no longer exists. Or maybe he never did. Lisa's career struggles. Returning to work after maternity leave was overwhelming. Lisa's boss, a demanding perfectionist, frequently piles on last-minute projects. Despite this, Lisa works late nights to keep up, only to come home to Jason's criticism. She often wonders if her career ambitions are worth the strain on her mental health and marriage. The best friend's warning. Lisa's best friend, Sarah, has been her rock. Sarah has always been skeptical of Jason. After one particularly bad fight, Lisa confided in her. Sarah, with her blunt honesty, said, "Lisa, this isn't love. You deserve better." Lisa dismissed it at the time, but Sarah's words linger in her mind. Jason's family influence. Jason's relationship with his own father sheds light on his behavior. His dad was strict and emotionally distant, and Jason rarely speaks about his childhood. When Lisa suggested therapy, Jason scoffed, claiming he didn't need to talk about feelings. The breaking point came during a family dinner at Jason's parents' house. Jason's mother asked Lisa how she was coping with work and motherhood. Before Lisa could answer, Jason interjected, "She's barely coping. I'm the one holding everything together." Embarrassed and furious, Lisa excused herself and took Emma for a walk. That night, back at home, they fought like never before. Jason's words were a barrage of insults, each one cutting deeper than the last. For the first time, Lisa stood her ground. She told Jason that if things didn't change, she'd leave. His response? "Good luck surviving without me." Lisa spent the next few weeks quietly planning her exit. She opened a separate bank account, researched legal options, and leaned on Sarah for support. The final push came when she looked at Emma one night and thought, "What kind of example am I setting for her?" With Sarah's help, Lisa moved out while Jason was at work. She left a letter explaining her decision, emphasizing that she needed to create a healthy environment for Emma. She expressed hope that Jason would seek help, but made it clear she couldn't wait for him to change. Now, Lisa and Emma are living in a small apartment. It's not the life she envisioned, but it's one filled with peace and hope. She started therapy to process her trauma and is slowly rebuilding her confidence. Emma's giggles remind her every day why she made the hardest decision of her life. To anyone reading this who feels trapped in a toxic relationship, you are stronger than you think. It's not easy, but but staying for the sake of your child can sometimes do more harm than good. Love should never hurt, and respect should never be optional. Thank you for listening. Your advice and stories mean more to me than words can express.